off for the Vikings, the right fielder, number 11, Kendall Finley.
And we are now going to get set for the first pitch of this one as Kendall Finley will be stepping in for Jefferson College to lead it off for the Vikings here in the top of the first inning. Here's the first pitch from Childs. Down and in, ball one from the right-hander. And Finley leading it off for Jeffco, followed by Brandon Wings and Brian Randazzo. If anyone gets on, it will be Cody Whitehead, also Cody Fick hitting fifth in the order, followed by Nick Becker, Jeremy Ramon, Zach Blanchard, and Greg Robinson. A 2-0 count. And the pitch is a little bit low during the first break, all right, man? Right. 3 balls, no strikes to Kendall Finley here in the top of the first inning.
And he's hit by the pitch.
Ball 4, hit by pitch, whatever you want to call it. He's down to first base. Jeffco gets their leadoff man on, and things always seem to happen in a good way whenever Kendall Finley gets on base, especially with nobody out.
And especially in the top of the first inning as their first runner. It's the kind of start Jeffco needs.
Coming up to the plate is Brandon Wings. He is the DH today for Jefferson College. Childs with the pitch, and it's right down the middle, strike one.
Childs with that submarine-style sidearm delivery. Kind of hard for those right-handed batters to see, but let's hope they can get on them.
Next one from Childs, down and in, ball one. Count is even to Brandon Wings.
See how much gas is in the tank for Delgado's pitcher Childs. He's appeared already twice in this tournament, both in relief, however.
Swing and a miss on a pitch inside on Wings, and the count is 1-2. Good pitch on the inner half from the right-hander for Delgado. Their defense, Kyle Roth in left. Lee Heidel is in center field. David McChesney is in right. We'll check the infield after this pitch. Swung on and missed. Wings goes down on strikes, and there's one gone. Josh Labiche is over at third base with Mike Liberto at short. Brett Palermo is at second base. Matt Godet is at first behind the plate. Drew Lane and Craig Childs again getting the start. Here is Randazzo to the plate, and he takes one outside for ball one.
Randazzo, a left-handed hitter against the right-handed thrower Childs.
That one just missed inside. 2-0 to Randazzo.
Little inside there. Looked like it may have got to black, but we are on the vantage point to where it would give us that angle inside.
And there's a strike on the inner half to Randazzo. Tough pitch there, 2-1.
Almost an unhittable pitch right on the upper part of the plate, right on the black of the inside. If you swing at that, you're probably getting jammed.
There's a fly ball the other way into left center field. Roth on the run, and he can't get there. It is down towards the fence. Finley rounding third. They're going to send him. Here's a throw to the plate, offline, 1-0 Jeffco, and an RBI double off the bat of Brian Randazzo.
Kyle Roth for Delgado, the left fielder, made a diving attempt at that ball, did not haul it in. The ball hot to the wall. Heidel, the center fielder, had to go and cut it off. Had a strong throw on the cutoff throw by Liberto there, but I think Finley was going to come around anyway. And good start for Jeffco, 1-0. The crowd here in the bench, they're already into it. And that's the kind of start Jeffco needs, get them into the game early.
Here's Cody Whitehead to the plate. Pitch to him, swung on and missed. 0-1 to Cody, the second baseman for Jeffco.
Randazzo got the RBI double there. He stands on second base with only one out.
Whitehead from the right side, and the pitch fouled back to the screen, and the count's 0-2. 1-0 Vikings here in the top of the first inning. They are the visitors, and they strike here in the very first inning.
On their home field, but the home away is decided by a coin flip.
The 0-2. Popped foul. Count stays at 0-2 to Whitehead.
Off-speed pitch there. Whitehead was way ahead of it and got underneath it, fouled it back.
Here's the pitch. Outside and low, taken for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes to Cody Whitehead. Cody trying to drive in another run as Randazzo leads off of second base. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Whitehead down on strikes, and that's 2 outs. It's going to be up to Cody Fick if Jeffco wants another run.
Third baseman, number 22,
Big
Cody
strikeout there for
Fick.
Childs. Get some confidence back. He's recorded 2 outs this inning. They've both been on strikeouts. That was Wings and Whitehead, and Cody Fick's up now.
And he turns on an inside pitch, fouls it. Line drive down the third base line.
Muscled that one off the bat. Came in on the hands of Fick there. Knocks it foul.
Fick, the winning pitcher yesterday for Jeffco, pitched 9 solid innings, giving Jefferson the victory. And a pop-up into shallow right center field. This one could be trouble. Coming in, and the ball's down. Falls underneath the glove of David McChesney, the right fielder, as he was trying to come in. It falls in. And in to score is Randazzo, 2-0 Jefferson here in the first. Cody Fick gets himself an RBI base hit.
That ball probably should have been caught. McChesney was running over it. Sun might have played a factor in that. He stuck his glove out, but he missed it. Heidel was there to back him up, and Randazzo comes all the way around to score from second, and it's now a 2-0 lead for Jeffco.
First pitch to Becker, ball 1 outside. Becker, the Vikings left fielder, looks down to third to Coach Carroll. Digs back in. 2-0 Jeffco here in the top of the first inning. And Becker fouls that one off to the right. 1-1.
Becker late on that fastball.
Freshman out of Vianney. Played high school ball over there for former Jeffco ball player Steve Beezer. Won a state title with Vianney. 2 of them. And that one's into center field, and backing up just a few steps. Catch is made by Heidel to end the inning, but Jeffco gets 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. They leave 1. We move to the bottom of the first. Jefferson College up 2-0 on Delgado. We're back in 1 minute here on 1400 KJFF. Back to Jefferson College here on 1400 KJFF. It is 2-0 Vikings as we move to the bottom of the first inning. Lee Heidel, the center fielder, will lead off for Delgado, followed by Drew Elaine, the catcher. Matt Godet is at first base with Craig Westcott serving as the DH, hitting in the cleanup spot. He is followed by right fielder David McChesney, left fielder Kyle Roth, shortstop Mike Liberto, second baseman Brett Palermo, and third baseman Josh Labiche.
Jeffco got the start they wanted, going up 2-0 in the top
Delgado,
of
the
the
center
first.
fielder, number 1, Lee
Can't
Heidel.
relax. Delgado has a very clean offense.
Jeffco will look to the right arm of Matt Patterson, who did pitch an inning or 2 in the first matchup with Delgado.
It's about an inning and 2/3, something around there.
Here is the first pitch by Patterson, and it's a strike at the knees to Heidel.
Patterson struggled getting the ball over the plate in his appearance against Delgado, and that's a quick strike that'll help out his head.
Heidel, the center fielder, faces the next one. Big sweeping curveball from Patterson, 0-2.
If he can get that curveball working, it's going to be a tough time for Delgado. We've seen they can hit the fastball, but they struggle with that breaking stuff, and if Patterson gets that working, he might have a good day here.
Patterson set with the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a 3-pitch K for Patterson to start off the bottom of the first inning.
Jeffco's really showed up and sent a message to Delgado here. We have 2 runs at the top of the first inning, and that just dominant. I mean, he just handled Heidel better than I've seen this whole tournament. He just went right after him, 3 breaking pitches, and he's sitting down.
There's a fastball strike on the outside half from Patterson to the catcher, Drew Elaine. Jeffco's defense, Becker in left, Roman in center. It's Finley in right. We'll check the infield after the next pitch. Catcher hitting in the 2-hole for Delgado. Curveball missing down and away. Cody Fick is at third, Brian Randazzo at short, Cody Whitehead at second base, and Zach Blanchard at first. Greg Robinson behind the plate, and again, Patterson getting the start. There's a strike on the outside half, 1-2 count. Good job to paint that outside corner. A 1-2 pitch on the way from the right-hander. inside half, handcuffed him a bit, just missed, 2-2.
Kind of lead into that a little bit too there, drawing that hit by pitch, get a base run, not a bad move. Get something started for Delgado, but it did not touch him, and Patterson goes back to work.
Curveball struck him out. Strikeout for Patterson is his second, 2 gone in the inning. Nobody on base. Here is the big first baseman, Matt Godet.
Matt Godet.
Godet has some power. He knocked a foul ball in the first matchup, and talking before the game, probably is still flying right now, and had a home run last game, so they're going to have to be careful with him.
And a strike at the knees on the outside half. Godet hit a home run off Cody Fick, which was one of the few mistakes that Fick made in yesterday's start.
And he admitted it too in the post-game commentary.
Swing and a miss on the curveball, and an 0-2 count on Godet.
Godet is definitely looking fastball there, and barely got a piece of that one. Interesting the way he holds the bat. He doesn't grip it until right before he swings. He just kind of holds it in between his thumbs a little bit, and that's interesting.
It's kind of the trigger point, I guess, for him. As soon as the pitch is thrown, he tightens up those hands and gets ready to swing. Down and away on the pitch, 1-2.
Only the second ball that Patterson has thrown here.
Patterson looking sharp here in the first inning. A 1-2 offering on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Patterson strikes out the side, and Jefferson leads 2-0 as we end the first inning of play. We take a break and return in 60 seconds on 1400 KJFF. Bottom 3 of the order coming up for Jefferson College here in the top of the second inning as they lead 2-0 over Delgado. Jeremy Ramon, Zach Blanchard, and Greg Robinson coming up to the plate to face Childs. First pitch to Ramon is down low for ball 1.
Jeffco put up 2 in the first inning. They'll look to keep that offense going. Ramon will lead it off.
That one missed outside, 2-0.
Ramon, the speedy center fielder for Jeffco. Fun to watch him round those bases.
There's a strike, 2-seam fastball catching the outside corner, 2-1.
They're going to make Childs throw them strikes. One thing that killed Jeffco in their first meeting with Delgado was walks.
There's a pitch low. 3-1 to Ramon. This is not the guy you want to punt on base.
Not at all. That speed, it's dangerous.
Strike at the knees, and it is a full count, 3-2. Ramon didn't like that one too much. He felt it was low.
Almost identical to the previous pitch. One was called a ball, one was called a strike.
Swing and a miss, and Childs comes inside on him and strikes him out. Ramon goes down on strikes. That's 3 Ks for Childs. 1 gone in the top of the second inning. The batter is Zach Blanchard.
First baseman, number 32, Zach Blanchard.
He had a nice game yesterday. 2 hits, an RBI, and also scored a run. First pitch strike from Childs. And he chops that one foul, goes off his leg and towards third base.
He will walk it off. Coming off the end of the bat there.
0-2 to Blanchard. Jefferson up 2-0. Winner of this one goes on to Grand Junction, Colorado for the Division I Junior College World Series. That went off the plate. 1-2 count. Childs into the windup. And a hot shot up the middle. Knocked down by Liberto. Throws to first. Got him. What a play. Great defensive play by Mike Liberto. That was solid. Diving to his left.
Liberto, very good defensive player. He's shown he has a bat too, but right there just dives to his left. He's got a strong throw too. He didn't necessarily show it there. He didn't have to, but when he needs to, he's got a gun, and just great effort there by Liberto. That's something that'll pick his team up and his pitcher up.
Liberto, not exactly the tallest kid in the world, but you know who he really reminds you of over there at short is the young shortstop at DeSoto, Travis McCormick.
A lot like him.
Yeah, they play the same. McCormick has probably a little more pop in his bat, but they both have great arms and great range.
Wear the same color jerseys as well.
There's a ground ball just past Childs to second base. Robinson will ground out, and Childs gets a 1-2-3 inning for Delgado here in the top of the second inning. We move on to the bottom half, 2-0. Jefferson on top of Delgado, and we return in 60 seconds on 1400 KJFF. Jefferson College on top 2-0 over Delgado here in the South Central District Championship, with the winner advancing on to the Junior College World Series in Colorado. And it's going to be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up for Delgado. Will be Craig Westcott, David McChesney, and Kyle Roth.
Patterson, very good job in the first inning. Didn't throw too many pitches, but still striked out the side, and he'll look to continue that.
He'll face the left-hander Craig
Leading off for
Westcott.
Delgado, the designated hitter, number 16.
This guy's a pretty good hitter. I like his batting eye. He doesn't swing unless it's close. He's got a tremendous batter's eye. I saw that really from the very first game they played here, and he takes the first one outside, ball 1.
The very first game between Jeffco and Delgado, he took 3 consecutive walks to start his day.
And 4 walks overall in that ball game. Swing and a miss. He was fooled on that one, 1-1.
Curveball.
Patterson will come at you with a high 80s fastball, can touch 90 plus every once in a while, and great changeup and curveball. That one missed away. 2 balls and a strike. Patterson struck out the side in the first inning.
Patterson didn't like that ball there. Asked for another one from the umpire.
They play Westcott to pull in the outfield. Swing and a miss. Changeup. He was out in front. 2-2.
That pitch looked like it was going to come inside, but really just bottom out there over the heart of the plate. Good pitch there by Patterson.
Bottom dropped out of that changeup. Westcott way out in front as the ball dropped right behind home plate. Curveball, base hit, right field. Hanging breaking ball, and Westcott gets a leadoff single.
Good piece of hitting there by Westcott. He just timed up Patterson perfectly there. He was looking changeup or a curveball all the way, something off speed, and sat on it. Drove it between
The right fielder, number 17,
Blanchard and
David
Whitehead.
McChesney.
McChesney will be the hitter, the right fielder. He will hit from the right side. Yesterday's game, McChesney was 0 for 4. Patterson checks on first, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch away. He chased it. Out in front, 0-1.
That ball looked like it was coming down the heart of the plate. Broke over, ended up way outside, but Chesney could not hold up there, and he went around.
He was 1 for 4 in the first game against Jeffco with an RBI single. Also hit by a pitch and walked. 2 RBIs overall in the day in that 10-7 victory over Jefferson on Friday.
Everybody on Delgado's team walked that game. 12 walks by Jeffco in that game. They don't want to see a repeat of that.
Breaking ball down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to McChesney. Vikings with a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning, scoring twice in the first inning.
Pretty good crowd here at Vikings Field in Hillsboro.
And that one just missed inside. Great off-speed pitch. Came at him with the changeup, and the bottom dropped out. He took it. And he dropped low, 2-1.
Patterson's having some good stuff today. Really kept it in the zone in the first inning. And just keep sticking with that.
Blanchard continues to hold Westcott at first base. Fastball just missed outside. 3 balls and a strike. Patterson actually leads the team in Ks. 78 of them for the season.
When you have a pretty curveball like he does, and if you can get the fastball right around 90, you're going to throw off a lot of hitters and strike them out.
Strike call on the outside half at the belt. 3-2 count.
McChesney kind of checked his swing at it a little bit. That was definitely a hittable pitch, but he held up and tried to draw the walk.
Then he started to take a step towards first base, thinking it was ball 4.
It was definitely a strike, though. No question about it. I think he knew it was a strike the way he almost offered it that pitch.
Payoff pitch on the way to the right fielder for Delgado. Curveball, 1 hopper, past Whitehead and into center field. Westcott's going to turn and go to third. Rahman is going to throw it there. Now to second to try to get the other man. No. Everybody's safe, and it's runners on second and third for Delgado. Base hit by McChesney. Rahman tried to gun down the lead man Westcott going to center. And then Fix throw to second to try to get Roth, or rather McChesney was too high.
That was a tough play there for Whitehead because Patterson kind of tried to reach for it, and that hit almost right to the umpire. So when he dove at it, it wasn't a very accurate dive because he didn't get a good look on the ball. Otherwise, he might have had that. That could have been a beautiful play, but nonetheless, it's second and third, nobody out for Delgado, and they're threatening.
Roth is the hitter. Patterson with the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss.
Big hook there by Patterson.
Without question. Roth bats with 2 on and nobody out. Great opportunity for Delgado to tie it up.
Patterson almost throws 2 curveballs. He's got that one just like the previous pitch that really hooks, and he's got that other one that just barely drops out into the zone. So that can throw off hitters as well.
There's a little pop-up, third base line. Catch made by Fick as he was handcuffed on that little pop-up. Catch made by Fick right on the line, and that's out number 1. That's a big one.
No question.
Shortstop number 4,
completely
Mike
jammed him there with a
Delgado.
speed pitch, hit it right on the hands near the handle of the bat, and just looped it over there to Fick, and he pulls it in. No room for the runners to advance.
Liberto, the shortstop, now up with 1 out. 2 runners on. And Patterson has the sign and the pitch. Outside corner called strike. Nothing in 1 to Liberto.
Liberto kind of showed bunt there. Lifted his top hand.
Yeah, don't be surprised if we see a squeeze.
No question. They're going to look to get something going. Jeffco up 2-0.
Liberto does handle the bat very well. Doesn't strike out a lot. He makes good contact.
No doubt he's definitely a productive hitter from that 7 spot.
0-1 pitch, down and away with the curve, 1-1. With this being a do or die time for Jeffco, I mean, don't be surprised if Patterson gets into trouble they may throw the kitchen sink at Delgado in this ball game. Anybody who's available for an inning would probably go, whether it might be Boschert or Hall or whomever. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball over to third. Fick tries to short hop it. It's got no play. Knocks it into foul territory. A run scores. An error will allow the first run to come in to score for Delgado. Liberto with a ground ball to third that Fick could not come up with cleanly.
Took a big hop right in front of him, hit him on the heel of his
Second
glove,
baseman
and
number
just
2,
went right into foul
Brett
territory. There was no
Palermo.
play anywhere. The runner was going on contact at home plate. I think he took his eye off that ball, no question about it. He lifted his head, looked home. He might have thought about bringing that throw home, but didn't get the ball cleanly. He had no play anywhere. It's first and third with 1 out for Delgado.
Tying run now just 90 feet away as Palermo, the second baseman, is up. He calls time. Palermo, right-hander, stands in. Infield at double play depth. And the pitch down and away, ball 1.
Patterson just needs to shake it off. Go after the hitter. Double play does get him out of the inning. But that go-ahead run is at first.
Try to induce that ground ball. Patterson with the pitch. Outside half, swing and a miss by Palermo, and it is a 1-1 count.
He's fooling those hitters with those outside pitches. Those right-handed hitters are going after him.
Patterson, the right-hander, freshman out of Parkway South. He comes set. One step to third and look back to first. Nothing doing there.
Try to entice that runner to maybe think about taking second. If he takes a big lead, faking that throw over to third, you get that quick throw over to first and pick him off.
And a ground ball back up the middle. And Randazzo steps on second for 1 to first. A scoop by Blanchard, and Jeffco remains on top. A runner left stranded. What a play by Randazzo. A 6-3 double play. Jeffco gets out of the inning. 1 run scores for Delgado. It is a 2-1 ball game as we head to the third. And we return in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF.
Leading off for the Vikings, the right fielder, number 11, Kendall Findlay.
And we return to Vikings Field as Kendall Finley, the leadoff man for Jeffco, starts it off here in the third inning. Finley walked and scored in the first. Giles with the pitch. That's low for ball 2. Vikings on top of Delgado, 2-1. Delivery from Giles. Outside. 3 balls, no strikes to Finley.
Finley was in the exact same situation. His first at bat to lead off this game, and then the next pitch came in and hit him.
And there's ball 4. Finley trots down to first. He has not seen a good pitch yet.
Designated
He's
hitter
not.
number
He's seen
7,
8 consecutive
Brandon
balls,
Wings.
and he won't have an official at bat in this game, but he does have a run scored, and Jeffco will look to repeat what they made in the first inning.
Wings coming up to the plate. He struck out his first time. Throw to first. Sponsors of Jeffco Baseball here in the South Central Regional include Jefferson Memorial Hospital in Festus, Jefferson College right here in Hillsboro, and the Money Medicine Shop Pharmacy. 0-1 as Wings tried to lay down the bunt and missed it. Wings trying to get that sacrifice, get Finley into scoring position.
Paying a lot of attention on Finley on those base pass. Giles does not have a very good pickoff move, as he showed before.
Not going as Wings lays down the bunt back to the mound. The only play will be to first. It's in time. Wings gets the job done. Sacrifice good. Finley to second now with 1 out, and Randazzo coming up.
The shortstop, number 18,
Randazzo with an
Brian
RBI double, his
Randazzo.
first at bat, brought in Finley for the first one of the ball game. He later came around to score on fixed single.
Then Randazzo coming up to the plate, and the pitch is down and away, ball 1. Also want to thank Tree Monkey Tree Service in Arnold, big sponsor of Jeffco Baseball. Down and away with the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to Brian Randazzo. It almost looks like Giles struggles a little more against these left-handers.
He likes to bring a lot of hook on the pitch and scare the hitter.
There's a base hit down the left field line. Line drive off the bat of Randazzo. Finley will round third. He will score. Randazzo to second. He is there standing up with a double, and it's 3-1. Jeffco goes back on top by 2.
Second RBI double of the game for Randazzo. Before the game, his dad asked for a copy of yesterday's game. I'm sure he's going to want another copy of this game as well.
Absolutely.
Delivered a bloop single right inside of the third base line. Ended up in foul territory, but it landed in fair. And he switched places with Kendall Finley, and Jeffco has a 3-1 lead.
What a job taking the ball the other way. That was beautiful. Whitehead fouls one off.
Just shows how costly those walks can be to a pitcher. He put Finley on for free both times, and Randazzo delivered both times, driving him in.
Whitehead trying to do the same thing. Way inside, goes back to the screen. Randazzo moves up to third. 1-1 count. That's one of those pitches where you say just a bit inside.
Just a bit, meaning, yeah, I mean, that almost hit him. That was more than just a bit. But
Yeah, Whitehead was lucky. He didn't get plucked by that. He was able to kind of
move his hips.
jolt backwards to get out of the way.
Good
Coach,
word there, jolt. I like that.
Coach Sherman going out to the mound to talk to his infield, mainly his pitcher Giles. And again, you would just wonder if it was a concern because Giles has made 2 relief appearances already, and now he gets a start. You just wonder if maybe it wore him down a little bit because he pitched in both games on Friday, did not pitch yesterday, but he was warming up at one time. And you just wonder if that takes a toll on somebody.
You just got to question the depth of Delgado's pitching. If he's getting the start, how many pitchers do they have that are available in this game?
Well, I'll tell you, the one thing I found very interesting is Delgado has used about half the amount of pitchers that Jeffco has.
True. Jeffco does have a lot of pitching, though.
There's a foul back to the screen. I think, no, it didn't get caught. I thought maybe it got caught in the fencing, but it did pop down. 1-2 on Whitehead. A lot of those guys were shut down, though, this year. Some of them experienced some injury problems, guys like Stites and Kemper, but they are back now. As Whitehead fights off an inside pitch. 1-2. He's battling hard here with Giles. You know, they lost Zach Buxman. They lost Kyle Smith. That just happened recently with Smith right before the regional tournament. That was a big blow to the Vikings, but they've been able to battle through that.
Big shout out to Zach Buxman. We have the same alma mater.
Outside with the pitch. 2-2 now to Cody Whitehead. Rittner High School, that is.
Good old Rittner High School. He was on the baseball team. I was in the radio program, and we both end up here at Jefferson College. How about that?
Strike 3 call. Wow, that one was right there. I don't know what Whitehead was looking for, but that was right down central.
He just froze up there, and before that pitch was in the mitt, he just dropped his head back. He knew that was a strike, and he slammed his bat down. He's not happy with himself on that one.
Absolutely not. The batter is Fick. He had an RBI single his first time as he blooped that Texas League shot into right field. And a ground ball hit the third, gobbled up by Lebesh. Throws across in time for the out. That ends the inning. Jeffco does get a run back. They lead it 3-1 as we move to the bottom half of the third, and we return in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Bottom of the third inning here on KJFF as we return to Vikings Field in Hillsboro, where the Jeffco Vikings lead it 3-1 over Delgado, Louisiana, for the right to go to the Junior College World Series in Grand Junction, Colorado. I did find out that the winner of this game, the South Central District winner, is going to play the last game of the day on Saturday the 26th, which will be about 8:30 Central Time, 7:30 Mountain. First pitch is a little bit high to Labiche.
And they play the winner of the West District, is that correct?
That's right, and I think that one was coming down to Central Arizona, and I believe a team out of New Mexico. Ground ball hit to short. Randazzo fields it cleanly, throws to first, save! Labiche is on with an infield hit. Randazzo just took a little bit too much time.
Labiche showed his speed there a little bit, but Randazzo fielded it cleanly. There was no problems there, but just took one too many steps there.
Infield base hit.
The center fielder, number 1, Lee Heidel.
Delgado rolling as they trail by 2 to Jefferson here in the third.
You got to credit the hustle to the beach there. I mean, he just put his head down and ran, didn't care what happened, and that's what baseball players are always taught.
Ground ball hit to short. Throw to first will not be in time. Ball gets away from Blanchard. That was one that Randazzo probably should have just chewed up. Just keep it. Fight it. Threw low, and the ball took a hop, went over Blanchard's head. And now runners on first and third with nobody out.
Well, Randazzo had very little time there to make that play. And what happened was he was running in and just tried to force the throw over there and had no balance whatsoever and throw it into the dirt. Blanchard could not scoop it, and it would be, that's just tough right there. You score that a hit.
There'll be a base hit and then a throwing error on Randazzo. He had really no chance to get Heidel. He's just too quick.
Yeah.
The ball hit that softly. There's just no way you're going to get him. And with him being left-handed, he also gets that quicker step over towards first base.
Especially on a hit like that, he can just drop the bat and go. There's no question. Tough play by Randazzo. But there's just so many things going through his head at that moment because you got to worry about the runner going second. You got to see if you have enough time going to first, and you got to run and get the ball, decide where to throw it. I mean, it's a tough play there. Tough play.
Curveball just missed, a little bit low to a lane. 1-0 to the catcher, who struck out his first time up. Bats with runners on the corners and nobody out.
Jeffco with the 2-run cushion with a 3-run lead, and Delgado is threatening with runners on the corners, nobody out.
Swing and miss, 1-1. Patterson trying to battle back. First two have reached. An error helped the lead runner make it from second to third.
This could be a critical situation in this ball game. Delgado with the heart of their order coming up now to do some damage, and if Jeffco can get out of the game, that'll give them a lot of momentum.
Sawed-off shot to short. They flip to Whitehead for one. On to first. Double play. Run scores from third. Makes it 3-2, but the Vikings turn a double play. And now with 2 outs, nobody on, the batter will be Godet.
Pretty big play there to get that double play. They did surrender the run, but they did clear the bases as well, and now there's 2 outs. So good play by Randazzo, Whitehead, and Blanchard to pulling that double play cleanly.
Godet takes one outside for a ball.
Also very important, there's nobody on the bases for Godet. He would just be the tying run with all his power.
Jefferson now up 3-2. Curveball, swing and a miss, 1-1.
Godet was thinking for the fences yet again there, and you're thinking fastball and you get a curveball, you're going to look foolish when you swing like that.
Ground ball hit to second base. Whitehead can't handle it as he tried to backhand that one. Godet reaches. Whitehead upset with himself. That one took a kind of a funny hop on him, but he didn't get the kind of put the glove down to backhand that one a little late.
Number 16,
The
Craig
ball has been
Westcott.
bouncing today. It's been taking some big hops. Whitehead let that one play him, though, and just couldn't get a hold of it.
Another error committed by Jeffco. And the batter is Westcott. Singled his first time up. That's a strike.
Westcott had the first hit of the game for Delgado. He led off the second inning after Patterson struck out the side in the first.
Blanchard holds the runner. And that went a little bit low and away. 1-1 count.
Beautiful Sunday day here at Vikings Field in Hillsboro.
Yeah, the good weather followed us from Kansas City over here for this thing.
No question. A little warm. Smell lots of sunscreen here.
Yeah, no clouds in the sky. Again. Inside with the pitch, missing ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Westcott. Jefferson leading 3-2 in the bottom half of the third, tying run at first base.
Both teams want this game bad. This could be a fight till the end.
There's a strike call at the knees on a changeup, 2-2. Westcott will dig back in from the left side.
I don't think he was too pleased with that call.
No. And he could not check the swing on an inside pitch. He goes down on strikes. That ends the inning. Delgado gets a run. They leave a runner on. We move to the fourth. Jefferson on top, 3-2 over Delgado. We're back in 60 seconds on KJFF.
Hitting off for the Vikings, the center fielder, number 8, Nick
Moving into the
Becker.
fourth, they're on 1400 KJFF. Jefferson College on top, 3-2 in this South Central District Tournament. Final 2 teams, final game, winner take all. First pitch, ball 1 to Nick Becker. And there's a strike on the outside half with the next one.
Good pitch there by Childs. Just hold it into the zone there. Back at the left fielder.
He lined out to center field in his first at bat.
Was the last out of that 2-run first inning for Jefferson College.
1-1 from Childs. Chopped towards third. This is going to be a tough play. Knocked down. It's going to be a fair ball. LeBesh could not handle it. Becker is going to reach base. That was going to be a tough play regardless.
That could have been a foul ball. He played that ball in front of the third base bag, and the last time it hit was very close to being a foul ball. If he would have let that one go, the momentum might have taken that past the bag, but he decided not
The
to
center
take a
fielder,
chance.
number 1, Jeremy Ramon.
But Becker ends up on first base anyway. That's another good start to the inning for Jeffco.
Well, he scored an infield hit for Becker. So he is at first base for Ramon. He takes the first pitch strike. He didn't like it. It was inside at the knees. Becker struck out his first time. Or Ramon, excuse me.
Ramon didn't take the bat off his shoulders to the last pitch of that first at bat and swung and missed. Got the strikeout.
Low and away with that pitch, 1-1. Ramon looks down to third. Gets the sign from Coach Carroll. Becker at first base runs pretty well.
Vikings have done a good job of making Childs hit the strike zone. They're being very patient here with the bats.
That one's fouled away off the bat of Ramon. Late on the swing, 1-2 count. Back into the box, Ramon. Ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside. Ramon thought about it, but laid off. 2-2.
Nobody out, runner on first in the top of the fourth inning.
And a line drive to first, caught by Godet, steps on the bag for the out to take take out Becker. It's going to be a double play. I'm almost surprised that they didn't try to have him on bunt in that situation.
With his speed, it would have been a good opportunity, but did nonetheless. And Becker was just caught in no man's land there.
First baseman, number 32.
Already had his lead off, and on contact, he had to
Blanchard.
take a couple steps, and that was just shot right to the first baseman, Gaudet, and calls it in, tags first.
So now there's 2 outs, nobody on as Blanchard fouls one off. He grounded out to short his first time. That was in the second inning. And there's a strike on the outside corner from Childs.
Oh-2 count.
Wow, whew, that one was just close. Very, very close. Half the fielders for Delgado started taking steps towards the dugout.
Blanchard caught a break there, no question.
Here's the 1-2. That's off the plate, 2-2. Blanchard back in, he's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball into right field. Back is McChesney. He'll make the catch. Double play helps Delgado get out of this top of the 4th inning. Jefferson unable to score. We move to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-2. Jeffco leading Delgado back in 60 seconds on KJFF.
Leading off for Delgado, number
Bottom of the
17,
4th
right
here on
fielder,
KJF,
David
as it is
McChesney.
going to be David McChesney to lead things off, followed by Kyle Roth and Mike Liberto. If anyone gets on, Brett Palermo. Big curveball is a strike from Patterson. 0-1 to McChesney, excuse me.
Tough names here on this Delgado team, but
I've said it right the whole time. I don't know why I messed it up there.
first time for everything.
Strike on the inside corner. Good pitch from Patterson. Jamming the right-hander inside.
Chesney
0-2.
did not help out his own cause there as he kind of leaned in there, and umpires do not like that when you lean in on pitches. Not at all.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chased a pitch outside. Tag applied. Now they're going to throw it down anyway. McChesney goes down on strikes. That's strikeout number 5 for Patterson, and now it's
The left
Roth.
fielder, number 3, Kyle Roth.
Roth popped out to the third baseman Fick in his first at bat.
Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, a good stat for Jeffco. Patterson has not given up a walk.
Don't give them free passes. Ground ball hit over to third. Good pop for Fick. Throw across is low, and Blanchard can't scoop it. And reaching on the error will be Roth as Jeffco commits another error.
Throw one-hop Blanchard, and he leaned back on it. Not scoop it. Tough situation.
Shortstop, number 4, Mike Liberto.
On Fick's defense, he pitched yesterday's game and he went all 9 innings, so you don't really know what he's got as far as being able to throw it across the diamond consistently throughout the day.
No question. It wasn't necessary. I mean, it did one-hop the first baseman, but it didn't short-hop him. I mean, it could have been a play, no question.
And a bunt attempt missed by Liberto. 0-1. Good pitch down and in.
See if Patterson can rebound from the defensive error. Look for that double play ball.
He's gotten out of a couple of them. Liberto reached on an error in his first at bat. Pitched down and away, missing ball 1. Count is even.
Tight ball game here, 3-2. The Vikings over Delgado. The Delgado Dolphins. Which, as we were talking about off the air one time, Ryan, they don't have a Dolphin logo anywhere on their jersey or their helmets, nothing.
Runner goes from first, and the throw to second by Robinson. They may get him, yes! Out at second is Roth trying to steal. Great throw from Robinson.
Strong throw by Robinson. It was a little high, but brought him off the bag a little bit. Just perfect position for Whitehead to get down and make that tag. Strong throw by Robinson, and that erases that error.
Absolutely. Now 2 outs, nobody on. 2-1 count, and the pitch to Liberto. Outside and high, 3-1.
Patterson still needs to go after Liberto here.
Absolutely.
Don't want to put that tying run on.
They can put it in play. Here's the 3-1. Curveball in there at the belt for a strike. It's a full count, 3-2. Big bender.
Just one pretty pitch. I mean, it's just a rainbow. That's all there is to it. Goes up, comes down right over the heart of the plate.
Payoff pitch. Strike 3 call at the knees. Roberto didn't like it, and he goes down looking. Jefferson gets out of the inning. We move on to the 5th, and the Vikings lead it 3-2 over Delgado, and we return in 60 seconds on KJFF. Top of the 5th inning here on KJFF. Greg Robinson leads it off for Jeffco as they lead 3-2 over Delgado.
Robinson comes to the plate, leading off for Jeffco. He helped out his pitcher a little bit there with a strong throw down to second base, catching Roth from stealing.
And a first pitch strike on the outside corner at the knees. Good one from Childs.
Robinson touched them all in the first game against Delgado. He hit a home run in left field.
And a losing effort, but helped to keep them in there. There's a swing and a miss. He was very late on that pitch, 0-2. It's Robinson, Finley, and Wings. If anyone gets on, Randazzo. Here's the 0-2. Wow, just missed. A little outside, 1-2.
That was a close pitch, very close. And Jeffco's got some breaks here as they've been looking at some outside pitches with 2 strikes and knock out the break.
Ground ball to second. Palermo up with it. Throws him out. One gone in the top of the 5th inning.
And now the top of the order comes up for Jeffco.
Kendall Finley.
11, the right fielder.
Yet to have an official impact in this game. He was hit by the pitch to start the game, and then in the 3rd inning, came up and walked. Has seen 8 pitches. They've all been balls.
Both times he's gotten on, he has scored. And he takes a pitch, finally, for a strike call against Childs.
I'm sure Finley will be just as patient as he has been. Make them throw you a strike.
The 0-1. Strike 2. Right at the knees. You can tell that Childs is really wanting to come after him now. After allowing him to reach the first 2 times. Hit by pitch and walk. He certainly doesn't want to do that again.
For the first time this game, Finley will have to protect the plate.
And he strikes out on 3 straight as that one got him across the knees. Finley goes down looking, and that's out number 2.
The 5th strikeout for Childs in this game. Finley still the best hasn't left his shoulders.
Wings up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He has struck out and has a sacrifice. And he takes that one low. Open stance from Wings, the pitch. Big cut and a miss. 1-1.
A little late on that one.
Childs trying to set the order down. 1, 2, 3, and there's strike 2 in the outside corner, and the throw back to the pitcher goes into center field.
Nobody on first trying to steal second there, but I guess a little practice throw. Keep that Delgado defense on their toes.
1-2 on Wings. Ground ball back up the middle. Roberto gloves and throws. And a 1-2-3 inning for Delgado. They send the Vikings down in order. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Jefferson on top 3-2. We're back in 1 minute on KJFF. Jefferson College leads Delgado 3-2 as we move to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Patterson back to work for Jeffco. He's allowed 2 runs in the first 4 innings. And I believe both are unearned.
We give a big hello to State Senator Ryan McKenna, who is sitting right outside the press box to our right here.
Former Jeffco President Bill McKenna is also here as well, also a former state senator.
Political family there.
Oh, yeah.
Both very good men.
Big curveball is a strike to Palermo, nothing in 1.
Delgado, the second baseman, number 2.
He grounded into a 6-3 double play his first time up.
And that got Jeffco out of the inning.
Another breaking ball, another strike on the outside corner, nothing in 2. Patterson's looking pretty sharp today. Fastball's low, 1-2 count.
Good block by Robinson. Nobody on base, but still kept in front of him. Took a bounce, hit him in the mask.
Winner of this game will move on to the Junior College World Series in Grand Junction, Colorado.
Jefferson College has been there once in their history.
2002. Down and away with the pitch, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now Major Leaguer Jay Marshall was a member of that Jeffco squad that went in 2002. Foul tip at the plate. Count rides at 2-2.
And you can't say enough about this weather that this South Central District tournament has seen. It's been a beautiful weekend for baseball here.
Got a little bit warm yesterday, somewhat warm today, but no wet stuff. A little breeze blowing through, no clouds. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Palermo down for the 7th strikeout for Matt Patterson.
He's cruising.
Third baseman, number
Still has
7,
yet to give up a
Josh
walk.
Leach.
Other than a little shaky defense by Jeffco, it's been a pretty good game for Patterson.
Labiche singled and scored his first time up. And he takes that one low for a ball. Patterson has faced the minimum twice today. Set the order down 1-2-3 in the first inning, all on strikeouts. There's a bunt attempt foul towards third. He tried to bunt a tough pitch up and in.
Yeah, Labiche got a break there. That ball could have easily just popped off his bat and went in the air to third baseman Vic, but went foul. Labiche got a break there.
1-1 to the Delgado third baseman. That one just missed. They appealed to first, and I don't think he went around. No chance. 2-1. Good pitch, that changeup down and in. The Beach thought about it, but laid off. And he hits this one into center. That'll get down for a base hit.
The Beach just stuck the bat out there.
Little line drive to center field. That's a tying run on with one
The
out
center fielder,
for
number 1,
Delgado.
Lee Heidel.
Nice little seeing eye single there. Just stuck the bat out. Went off the end part of the bat. Loops into center field for a base hit.
Heidel's 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Labiche at first. He's looking to bunt. Takes a strike, throw to second, and in time, safely ahead of the tag is Labiche. He gets the steal.
So that erases the sacrifice bunt attempt for Heidel, but don't be surprised if they still try to go with it. Heidel is a very speedy player. With only one out, they might be looking to put that tying run only 90 feet away.
Yeah, when he lays down to bunt, he's bunting for a hit with his speed. Big key is trying to make this kid hit it in the air.
Think about the double play, but it's going to be tough to get him with his speed, so just strike him out or pop him up. That's what you got to look for.
There's a strike call. 0-2. Robinson comes right after him, or right out to Patterson to talk with him about that last pitch. And Delgado's been stealing signs from Jeffco.
That's probably exactly what they're talking about. They're
Yep.
saying, hey, they got our signs. Let's go to the secondary signs. And with the runner on second, that's what happens. Nice communication between the batter and the runner.
Just look for any kind of strange movement from that runner at second, and you pretty much figure out that they may know what's coming as far as pitch. Here's the 0-2 on the way to Heidel. Ground ball the other way. That's a base hit. Diving effort by Randazzo, and he can't get there. The tying run will score. It's 3-3 on an RBI single the other way by Heidel. Randazzo dove for it to try to hold the runner at third, but it got just underneath him.
Good effort by Randazzo, no question about it. He laid out, but
The catcher,
ball was
number
just hit too
21,
hard, and
Drew
luckily
Lane.
Heidel stays at first base. There was no throw home, otherwise he would have been at second with his speed, no question about it. But tie ball game here, 3-3 at Vikings Field. Delgado and Jefferson knotted up.
Lane is the hitter. Moved to first by Patterson. Patterson looks in for the sign. Heidel with a good lead.
Patterson needs a ground ball here. You do not want to see Gaudet come up.
With anybody on base.
Anytime you can get the big power hitter for the opposition to lead off an inning, you've done a good job.
Pitch to the plate, swung on and missed by Elaine. He was out in front, 0-1.
Swung it low pitch.
Delgado's been able to tie the score. Here in the 5th inning, it's 3-3. They have a runner at first with 1 out. Pick off to first, and the runner gets back. That was close.
Very close.
Jeffco, by the way, has made the move. Fick is now at first base, and Blanchard is now at third. So they just flip-flop spots.
Probably most in part to Blanchard or Fick's arm.
Yeah. Definitely. Another throw to first, runner back again. Patterson really going to try to keep that guy close. He's got great wheels. Patterson comes set, looks to the runner. Out the corner of his eye, he's going to throw to first again, and he's back in time. That was awfully close.
Heidel did not slide into the bag that time, and that was a very close play. The first baseman, or the first base umpire, he has some very slow signs. Doesn't show his call right away.
Another move. That one close again, but he's back in time.
Nothing else, they're just wearing out Heidel, so maybe it'll cut into his speed a little bit, breathing heavy. They have been close. He is a speedy player, but 3 of these pickoff attempts have been very close.
Patterson comes set. He's going to throw to first again. Runner back in time once more.
And Fick just looks at the sky. He can't believe it. He thought they've had him 3 or 4 times.
Fick continues to hold him. Let's see if we're going to get a pitch to the plate or another pickoff.
He's closer this time. He's cut back on his lead.
And Elaine hits this one foul down the left side. He turned on an inside pitch. He's down 0-2.
Not too much distance on that pop fly.
You almost forget what the count was. It took so long for that second pitch.
It is no 2 count. So Patterson is way ahead. See Heidel's lead this time. That last pitch, he was a lot closer, and this time he's even closer.
Patterson is set. Another move to first. Runner back easily that time.
That was almost just necessary to let them know they haven't forgotten about him.
Lane is down on the count, 0-2 at the plate. And the runner not going, and a ground ball to short. On to second for 1. Whitehead's flip to first is in time. 6-4-3 double play. Ends the 5th inning. Delgado does get 1 to tie it. 3-3 as we move on to the 6th. We're back in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. 6 innings, or rather 5 innings have been played here at Vikings Field in Hillsboro. We move to the 6th inning. It's a 3-3 ball game. For the right to go to the Junior College World Series in Grand Junction, Colorado, here is Randazzo to lead off. And he lays down a bunt, and it's going to get past the pitcher. He gets it, no. Popped out of his hands as he was trying to get it on the run. Randazzo is on with a base hit. He's now 3 for 3.
Nice drag bunt there by Randazzo. Put it in between the mound and first base side, and Childs was the only person who had to play for it, the pitcher for Delgado, and never got a clean handle, and speedy Randazzo makes it to first. Now has 2 RBIs, 2 doubles, and a single on the day.
Whitehead has struck out twice against Childs.
Last time he was struck out looking and was not happy at all. I'm sure he's going to be ready to make some noise.
Yeah, he took one right down the middle. First pitch in this at bat, ball 1 in the dirt. Randazzo may be thinking about taking second. That one a little low, 2-0. Bunt single by Randazzo. He's now 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles, couple of RBIs, and now a single. Whitehead chops that one foul, went off his leg. Right in front of home plate, 2 balls and a strike.
Does wear a shin guard on his front leg. Came in handy right there.
Whitehead had a home run in the game against Fort Smith, a 3-run shot, which put the game out of reach.
And a couple
All 3 outside.
big plate appearances in the Region 16 tournament. No question about it. He carried Jeffco.
He had 3 home runs and drove in 5 in the Region 16 tournament. Runner goes on a 3-1 pitch, and a foul ball goes into the Vikings dugout. It's 3-2 now to Whitehead. Cody Whitehead now facing a 3-2 count. Trying to put the ball in play. He hasn't done that yet in today's ball game.
Does not want to go down with a strikeout for the 3rd consecutive at bat. Anything close, he'll probably be swinging.
Fly ball into right field. This one carrying a little bit on McChesney, and the catch will be made. Randazzo has to hold at first base. Fly ball the other way off of Whitehead is caught for the first out.
Cody Fick will step into the batter's box now. He had a RBI single in the first inning, and then grounded out to the 3rd baseman in the 3rd.
1 for 2 on the day for Cody Fick, yesterday's hero on the mound. Throw to first, runner back. He went all 9 innings yesterday for Jeffco. Got the win. Gave up 3 runs. Only, I think only 1 of those was earned. Maybe 2. 11 strikeouts, or no, 10 strikeouts. Only 6 hits, 3 walks, and hit 1 batter.
How important is that he went all 9 so they didn't have to use any relievers?
Exactly,
Wow.
as Fick just tomahawks that one foul.
That one had some distance.
Without a doubt. Couldn't straighten that one out, though. 0-1 to Fick.
Just way ahead of that breaking, or the off-speed pitch, I should say. And that went into the trees back there.
Fick does have 10 home runs for the season to lead the team. There's an inside-out swing, and that one came in on him, and he pushed that one out to left center for a base hit. It's 1st and 2nd for Jeffco with 1 out.
A couple base runners now for Jeffco. Nick Becker will be the hitter. He has a single. He had that in the 4th inning. He led off there.
The left fielder,
He's
number
also
8,
flied out to center
Nick
field in his first attempt.
Becker.
Becker's had some big at-bats. He's had some big hits in this tournament. I think he's had at least 2 hits in every game played so far this weekend. He does.
Continue this.
And there's a line shot, a little pop-up into right field. This one will be caught. Randazzo tagging, and he will go from 2nd to 3rd. So Becker flies to right for the 2nd out, and they're going to rely on Jeremy Roman to try to give Jeffco the lead with 2 gone.
The center fielder,
Fly ball on the
number
right,
1,
that was caught.
Jeremy
Thought for a moment maybe he was
Roman.
going to drop in for a hit, but not quite.
Roman's last bat lined out to the first baseman, which turned into a double play. Just unfortunate for Jeffco and very lucky for Delgado on that play. I mean, there was nothing anybody could do about that one. Just one of those things. That's how it happens in baseball. Things can change so quickly. But he looked to redeem himself and his team on that one here with runners on the corners, 2 outs, and a tie ball game.
Ron is more of an opposite field hitter. And there's a strike on the outside half. And the runner's going to try to score. Here comes the throw to the plate. And out at home is Randazzo as Jeffco tried a little possum play. Randazzo tried to delayed steal of home, but he is out at the plate. That'll end the inning. Jeffco unable to score. They leave a runner stranded. We move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 3-3 ball game. We're back in 1 minute on KJFF. Bottom of the 6th inning on KJF as we are back to Vikings Field in Hillsboro, where Jefferson and Delgado are tied at 3. Godet leads it off, followed by Westcott and McChesney. Nick Chesney. If anyone gets on, Roth for Delgado here in the 6th inning. First pitch, swung on and missed.
Patterson has made Gaudet look very foolish in some swings so far today. Gaudet's up there hacking what he thinks are going to be fastballs, and they've been curveballs from Patterson, and he's been missing.
That one missed just a little low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Godet. First baseman is 0 for 2. He's reached on an error and struck out. pitch coming. Swing and a miss as he chased another off-speed pitch that was low. It's 1-2.
Another big cut from Godet.
He is not seeing the ball well at all from Patterson.
We've seen what he can do in this tournament to fastballs. He's knocked him a long way, but he has trouble with that off-speed junk.
Now there's curve, and there's a strikeout of Godet. He goes down swinging. Strikeout number 8 for Patterson.
Second time Godet has been a victim of a strikeout. Once in the first, and then just then. He's really missing that off-speed stuff.
Westcott's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Last time up, he struck out. And he takes a strike on the first pitch from Patterson. 0-1. Jeffco getting some great innings here from Patterson, keeping the game close, keeping his team in it. That's up high. Ball and 1 strike to Westcott. He actually took the loss yesterday on the mound for Delgado. He threw the first 5 innings. Gave up all 4 of the runs. Pitch missed away, 2-1 count.
Patterson with a pretty solid day so far on the mound for Jeffco.
There's ball 3, that one missed.
Last couple pitches have been way outside.
5 innings, he's held this team to 3 runs on 6 hits. A couple of errors have led to some unearned runs. There's ball 4 low. Westcott draws the walk with 1 out. That's the first walk given by Patterson. And let's see if Jeffco can get out of the inning with perhaps a double play ball off the bat of McChesney. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Last time up, struck out. See if Patterson can get the ground ball off the bat of the right fielder, McChesney.
Jeffco's done a good job in the double play department today.
Oh, they've turned 3 of them. Big breaking ball goes way outside. 1-0.
Good block by Patterson to keep that runner at first. Or, excuse me, Robinson.
Jeffco has turned 3 double plays today. And all started with the shortstop, Randazzo. Every one of them. Down and away on that pitch, 2-0 to McChesney.
Patterson just needs to get the ball over the plate now. Coach Carroll will not want to see Patterson starting to throw consecutive balls. That is now 6 consecutive balls off the hand of Matt Patterson.
2 balls, no strikes. And a foul tip. McChesney chased him inside delivery, got a piece. It's 2-1.
He wanted to turn on it. He tried, it tipped him, and then the ball came up and hit him in the elbow.
Jeffco has a lot of options as far as pitching is concerned. Because of Fick's complete game yesterday, they were able to hold back Kemper for another day of rest and Stites another day of rest. See how it all plays out. We still have Tyler Arft, who they've been using a lot down the stretch. McChesney gets back into the box. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Runner at first base with only 1 out. It's a 3-3 game between Jefferson and Delgado. Foul tip at the plate again.
Good job by Patterson. He just battled back. Fell down 2-0. Now he's got McChesney swinging a couple pitches, and it's now a 2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Patterson gets back on, looks in. Fick holds the runner at first. And a pop-up into right center. Here comes Finley. He'll make the grab for the 2nd out.
Finley got under that one in a hurry. Got under it in time, and McChesney flies out to right field. Big out there for Jeffco.
And to the plate will be Kyle Roth.
Kyle Roth.
Roth has popped out and reached on an error. He was also caught stealing in this ball game.
2 outs, runner at first base, Westcott. Westcott not really a threat to run. He's a big guy, not to say that he can't run, but you don't expect him to be speedy, and he's trying to take off. Here comes the throw to second. Runner is out there. They try to induce a balk ball as Patterson did the right thing, stepped off, then threw to second, didn't try to rush it, had plenty of time, got the job done. And interesting move there by Delgado.
Well, we've seen it there. Jeffco gets caught stealing home plate, and then Delgado tries to induce the balk, as you mentioned, Ryan, and it ends the inning both times. So
right as I bring that up, he tries to steal second. Doesn't work, though. We move on to the 7th inning. It's 3-3. Jefferson and Delgado are tied. We're back in 60 seconds on KJFF. Back in Hillsboro here on 1400 KJFF for the South Central District Tournament Final. Strike one call there to Rahman. Want to thank Country Services of Jefferson County, Bootsy Unichim USA and Festus, Errol's Market at Imperial, and Bugs Be Gone Pest Control in Arnold, sponsoring the Jeffco Vikings here in the South Central District. An 0-2 count on Jeremy Rahman as he begins things here in the 7th. And strike 3 on the outside corner. Rahman goes down looking, and not a good at bat for Jeremy. He didn't see the ball well at all.
Didn't see the ball well, and the bat did not leave his shoulders there. Down on 3 strikes.
6 strikeouts in the game now for Childs. Now he faces Blanchard. And there's a shot down the left field line. That's a base hit into the corner.
That's going to be extra bases there.
Absolutely. Blanchard on his way to second. He is going to stand up with a double with 1 out.
Good piece of hitting there by Blanchard. He just saw the first pitch, liked what he saw, and drove it right down the line. That one might have landed on the line, went into the corner, and he has himself a stand-up double.
The catcher, number 4,
Robinson
Greg
up now.
Robinson.
He has grounded out twice in this game, both times to second. Top of the 7th inning, Jefferson and Delgado are tied at 3. The go-ahead run for the Vikings in scoring position at second base with only 1 out. Childs looks to second. The pitch fouled away off the bat of Robinson. 0-1.
Jeffco was really patient early in this game, and now we've seen the last 2 hitters swing at the first pitch. So I'll try to get to Childs a little bit here.
I guess they might be getting to the point where first pitch that they see, they want to go after it. First pitch that comes that they're looking for.
Childs has been trying to come right after these Jeffco hitters too with the first strike, so maybe they're picking up on that. Good opportunity here for Jeffco, though, with the go-ahead run in scoring position at second base.
Inside, that one just missed. 1-1 to Robinson. He has walked only 2 today as Childs. Both times it was Kendall Finley who waits on deck.
One of those was hit by pitch. Gotta hope Robinson can do something here, though, because then you got that top of the order with Finley, Wings, and Randazzo coming up.
Foul ball out of play. I have to ask how that works. Coach Oster would probably know this. A guy is hit by a pitch on ball 4. Is that hit by pitch or walk?
I would say hit by pitch.
You'd say hit by pitch. Okay. Oh, wow. That one just missed down and away to Robinson. Ooh, tough pitch there to take.
If that one was on the outside, just a little higher, I think it would be called a strike, or a little more inside and low where it was. But just both of them kind of called the ball there.
Chopper back to the mound, and Childs will go to first base. Blanchard has to hold. He remains at second as Robinson grounds out 1-3, and it's going to be up to Kendall Finley.
Kendall Finley has not swung at a pitch here today. Saw 4 balls his first at bat, 4 balls his second at bat, and then 3 consecutive strikes in his third at bat. That was in the 5th inning. So let's see what Finley can do here. 0 for 1 on the day.
Ooh, inside. How did that not hit him? Somehow he got out of the way. Want to know.
Finley has scored 2 of Jeffco's 3 runs.
Blanchard, the go-ahead run at second. Finley, ground ball up the middle, underneath the second baseman into center. Here comes Blanchard, he will score. Jefferson goes up 4-3 here in the top of the 7th. A 2-out RBI single to center by Kendall Finley.
Gotta love that when your leadoff hitter can knock in a run. Not very many opportunities for leadoff hitters to get RBIs, but when they got the opportunity, Finley comes through. And now Jeffco leads this game 4-3.
Wings to the plate, he's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice.
Every Every time Finley's reached base, he's scored. Let's see if Jeffco continues here as he tries to go.
He tries to steal second. He's out. Finley out at second base. Swing and a miss by Wings. It was a hit and run. And that will end the inning, but Jeffco does get the big RBI by Finley to go up 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We're back in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Bottom of the 7th here on KJFF as we are back to Jefferson College in Hillsboro, where the Vikings lead now 4-3 over Delgado here in the championship game of the South Central District. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up here for Delgado in the bottom of the 7th, facing Matt Patterson.
Leading off for Delgado.
Leading off will be Roth. He popped out and reached on there. He did come up in the 6th inning, but Westcott was caught stealing, so he's back up this time around.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. 0-1 to Roth.
Patterson's have that curveball working all day long.
Patterson, the right-hander, kicks and fires. Inside delivery, foul tip off the bat of Roth as he went after it. And that came right back and popped him, I think, right in the upper body.
You don't see that too often, but we've seen it already a couple times in this game where they've swung on the inside pitches. Delgado has. He's come back and hit him in the chest or the shoulder or the elbow area.
0-2 count.
Yes. You're out? You're out.
Patterson's gotten ahead of the leadoff man here in the 7th, bottom half of the 7th. Delgado is the home team. Chopper too short. Randazzo has it, throws to first in time. Blanchard almost tried to cut off Randazzo to get to that ball first, but Randazzo had plenty of time to get Roth.
Blanchard ran over and he actually had a duck to get out of the throwing area.
Shortstop number 4, Mike Liberto.
Blake Lindley by Randazzo. He gets the throw over to first, and that's out number 1 for Jeffco, or for Delgado, excuse me.
Liberto is up. He's 0 for 2. Pitch down and away, ball 1. Liberto has reached on an error, forced out in a double play, and has struck out looking. And that's low, 2-0. Delgado's doing a much better job, at least some of the hitters are, of staying away from the changeup.
No question.
Not going after it. Liberto is one of the more disciplined hitters on this team. Strike right down the heart of the plate as Liberto showed bunt.
Pitch was a little too high to bunt, so he pulled back, but strike nonetheless.
And the 2-1. Swung on, hit into right center. Finley over to his right will make the catch for out number 2.
A lot of these fly balls off the bats of Delgado have gone into right field, which is kind of interesting because you think they'd be a little in front of these off-speed pitches from Patterson, but just can't get their timing up, and they're flying out.
Batter is Palermo. He's 0 for 2. First pitch curveball, strike 1 from Patterson. He has thrown a whale of a ball game. Ground ball hit sharply to short. Nice hop for Randazzo. Throw is high, but Spick stretches in time for the out. Out recorded by Jeffco. 1-2-3 inning for Matt Patterson. We move to the 8th inning. Jefferson leads it 4-3 over Delgado. And we return in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Into the 8th inning we go on KJFF from Vikings Field in Hillsboro. Jefferson College on top by a run. 4-3 is the score. Brandon Wings leads it off, followed by Brian Randazzo and Cody Whitehead. If anyone gets on, Cody Fick.
Part of the order for Jeffco up.
Pitch down low, taken for ball 1 by Wings. He was at the plate when Finley was out stealing. Outside, 2-0.
Brandon Wings has not been on base this game. He struck out, had a sacrifice bunt, and grounded out his last time up.
Low, ball 3. 3-0 to Wings. Childs has fallen behind. Wings will handcuff himself and take this one all the way, I'm sure. Right down the middle.
It's always funny to look at the hitters' faces after they take that 3-0 pitch. It's like, God, I could have crushed that one. It's so funny.
Fouled away, off to the right, off the bat of Wings. Full count, 3-2. Looks like a pitcher's going to get up and loosen for Delgado. Looks like Legnon, who actually made the first start of this game against Jeffco. Wings chops it over to third. Lebiche up with it. Across the diamond, it's in time. One gone here in the top of the 8th inning.
Good play by Lebiche. He started to come in on it.
Shortstop,
If
number
he would have
18,
kept coming, that ball would have just completely
Randazzo.
eaten him up when he laid back. Made the clean play.
That's the one thing that infielders, that's the biggest thing they have to learn probably, is knowing when to charge and when to lay back on ground balls.
Sometimes it's tough to tell.
Strike call in the inside corner at the knees to Randazzo. 3 for 3 is Randazzo with a pair of doubles and a single, 2 RBIs and a run scored. And there's a base hit. He's 4 for 4. Base hit to right past the second baseman Palermo.
That was just a hard hit ball, just smoked out of the infield between the first and second
Second baseman,
baseman.
number 21.
Whitehead will step in with a
Whitehead.
runner on first and nobody out. Or 1 out, excuse me.
Cody Whitehead is 0 for 3. He's due.
He's frustrated.
Outside with the pitch, ball 1. Randazzo may think about stealing.
Randazzo has been caught stealing in this game, and that was at home plate.
He tried to steal home. Swing, a foul tip by Whitehead. He had a big rip at that one, and it's a 1-1.
Cody is frustrated, and that was a frustration swing right there. He wanted to crush that ball.
Childs
Nobody's pictures.
comes set,
Got Vikings on the infield.
and he hits this one in the air to right field. McChesney going back, and he will make the catch backpedaling. And Randazzo will have to hold at first base.
McChesney kind of played that one awkward. He trotted at first, just a little jog there, and then towards the ball was getting close to him, he started sprinting a little bit, and they get his glove up and haul it in for out number 2 for Jeffco. And Cody Fick steps in.
Coach Sherman out to the mound. Legnon is warming up. And Coach Sherman probably will not make the move just yet. Legnon just started throwing a little bit ago.
The guy who started the first game.
Fick is 2 out of 3 with a couple of singles, including a run batted in today. Jeffco may be thinking about having Randazzo take second here.
Get something started with 2 outs.
I think Fick may take a few pitches and see if they can't get to a good count to where Randazzo can take off.
And if he does get caught, you still have Fick coming up in the next inning. So
There's a strike. Inside half to Fick, 0-1. Randazzo has over 50 stolen bases now for the year. He broke the record set by Tyler Bates here at Jeffco. Ground ball, third base line, and that is just foul.
quickly 0-2 on Fick. We'll keep an eye on Randazzo.
Yeah, he may be taking off here pretty soon.
See if Jeffco might go for the hit and run. Fick has to protect the plate.
Childs with the pitch. There goes Randazzo, and there's a pop-up right side. Shallow right field. McChesney coming in, and he will make the catch. McChesney, the right fielder, comes all the way in to make the grab, and Randazzo is left stranded. We move to the bottom of the 8th inning. Jefferson leading Delgado 4-3. We're back in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Sponsors of Jefferson College baseball here in the region of the South Central District tournament include Festus Manor, Captain D's in Arnold, as well as JoJo's Custard and Donuts in House Springs, and shelter insurance agent Bruce King in Crystal City.
Leading off for Delgado,
Josh
third
Labiche,
baseman,
the
number
third
7,
baseman for
Josh
Delgado, leads
Labiche.
off their half of the 8th inning, the bottom.
Labiche is 2 for 2 with a couple of singles and 2 runs scored. And he pops up the first pitch, and this will get out of play behind home plate. 0-1 to Labiche, the number 9 hitter in the order for Delgado. Patterson kicks and fires. That's in the dirt, 1-1.
Nine hits for Jeffco in this game, 6 for Delgado. No errors for Delgado, and 3 for Jeffco.
That one hit in the air, deep to center. Rahman is not going to get there, and that is going to hit the base of the wall right on the warning track. It's going to be a leadoff double for Labiche. He gave that one a pretty good ride.
Yeah, looking at that ball coming off the bat, it looks like it was going to be a routine fly to center field, but that one just kept going out, hit the base of the wall, and Labiche starts it off strong for Delgado with a stand-up double.
Leadoff man on, and the tying run for Delgado here in the bottom of the 8th inning. We go to the top of the order now. It's Lee Heidel.
Lee Heidel.
Labiche has done his job today in that 9th spot. He's reached base all 3 times. A couple of singles, that just a double, and he has even had a stolen base. So
He's done a great job for them today. They're going to appeal to first to see if he touched the bag, and he did.
Hey, Carol.
And out to talk to pitcher Patterson is Robinson.
might be talking about the signs again with that runner on second base.
Jefferson doesn't have anybody loosening right now. Patterson's thrown a whale of a game. He's trying to keep Jefferson on top by a run. They lead it 4-3 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Heidel in this ball game's 2 out of 3 with a couple of singles, including an RBI. Down and in on the pitch, 1-0.
Good job by Robinson. A couple good blocks here in this game so far by him, keeping the runners at their bases for Delgado.
Heidel back in the box, ready from the left side. Patterson looks to second, the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 1-1.
Plays the ball game. Jeffco's ahead 4-3. But there is a runner in scoring position for Delgado, so Patterson's going to be going after these batters.
That is the tying run. 1-1 to Heidel.
You do not want to put that go-ahead run on base.
And Patterson is going to look the runner back at second. Patterson, 7+ innings now. 8 strikeouts. He's walked only 1. He has surrendered 7 hits. Patterson deals it in. And Heidel lays down the bunt. That's going to be perfectly placed. And he's just going to have to eat it. First and third, nobody out for Delgado after the bunt single.
Heidel has his speed, and he's a left-handed hitter, bunted down the third base line. The only play to be made was by the pitcher Patterson, and no chance anywhere for Patterson to make that play.
Lane is the hitter. He has grounded out twice and has struck out. Twice he's grounded into a double play.
Gaudet, the power guy for Delgado, is on deck. See what Patterson does here with a lane.
And the pitch just missed inside, 1-0.
Heidel is a base-stealing threat there, and it might not be contested with a runner on third.
He has not run, though.
No, he is not. They paid close attention to him over at first.
And a line shot foul off to the right, and that'll make it a 1-1 count to Elaine.
Right on the fastball there, and that ball just sliced way down the right field line.
Three runs on 8 hits now for Delgado. Pick off the first, runner gets back. Got to really be careful now when you try to pick that runner off at first. The ball gets past him, we got a tie game.
No question, that's not the way you want to allow Delgado to tie this game. If they tie this game, you want them to do it with their bats, not on errors.
And they got the runner picked off, throw to first, and now Fick is going to throw it over to third. Everybody's safe, and Heidel was picked off, and Fick got handcuffed as he caught that ball, couldn't get it out of his glove in time at second, so he threw across to third. No play there, so it's second and third, a stolen base for Heidel.
Heidel does have the speed. That would have been a close play at second nonetheless, and there's just so much movement there. It's very confusing for the Jeffco defense. So both runners go-ahead run is in scoring position now, so Patterson really has to go after these hitters.
Infield is in for Jeffco. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. It's 1-2 on a lane.
Strikeout would be huge here.
Absolutely.
With Gaudet coming up. And with first base open, you might think of putting that power hit bat on to try to entice a double play. Since the go-ahead runner is already on base. A lot of things to think about here for Jeffco, but first they got to go and get this batter right here.
Got to concentrate on the batters now. Strikeouts would be huge at this point. It's going to be a big spot here for Robinson because Patterson's going to throw a lot of breaking stuff. And a ground ball up the middle. Through for a base hit. One run will score to tie. Here comes Heidel, and Delgado leads for the first time in today's game, 5-4. Two-run single by Elaine up the middle.
That is tough for Patterson and for the Jeffco team. He's pitched the beauty of a baseball game so far. And that's just ground ball right up the middle. Good piece of hitting by Elaine. Just went with the pitch, knocked it back where it came from. And Patterson, he just has to be shaking his head right now.
Boy, he has thrown a heck of a ball game.
This offense for Delgado, very good one. They can strike at any time, and they've shown it.
Coach Carroll's going to let Patterson stay in. There's nobody's been loosening, so Patterson will try to finish the inning. Runner at first base now with nobody out still, and Delgado has their first lead, 5-4, and this is in the bottom of the 8th.
Jeffco is playing as the away team here. They will have Becker, Roman, and Blanchard coming up, and that'll be their last hope.
Patterson steps off, and they want the balk, and they got it. They got the balk. Elaine makes the move to second base now. Patterson gets back on now. Now he has to deal with another runner at second base in scoring position, which would be an insurance run right now for Delgado. Ball is low and in the dirt, taken by Gaudet. 1-0. Gaudet is 0 for 3, struck out twice. He's reached on an error. Patterson looks in for the sign, long look. And they're going to go back through him.
Might be some confusion here. They might be using secondary signs with the runner on second, so we'll see.
Patterson looks the runner at second and the pitch. Curveball strike, and the count is 1-1.
See nothing but off-speed stuff here to Gaudet. He's been fooled so far in this game.
Struck out twice and reached on an error. That's been the number 9 hitter and the 1 hitter that has really hurt Jeffco today. Heidel and Labiche. Labiche 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. He scored all 3 times he has gotten on base. Inside with the pitch, and that missed. 2 balls and a strike to Gaudet. Westcott waiting on deck. Delgado leads 5-4 here in the bottom of the 8th.
Still nobody out.
That's right. Nobody up right now in the pen, I believe, for Jeffco. Here it comes. Outside with the pitch, 3-1. Got to concentrate. You got to get out of this inning. You got to get these guys out. Keep the deficit what it is at 1 run.
Some pretty good hitters so far coming up in the 9th for Jeffco. They need to just keep this game close now.
3-1 pitch. Oh, thrown way inside. Ball 4 to Goday. That's going to be it for Patterson. Here comes Coach Carroll. And they must have had somebody loosening up earlier. It's going to be Jake Kemper. Kemper's going to come in as Patterson is done. What a game he pitched. Gave Jeffco the opportunity, and he kept the game close. He led throughout the entire game until the 8th inning. He just ran out of gas. Patterson will get a heck of an applause from the crowd here at Jeffco as he goes to the dugout. We'll take a break as Kemper gets warmed up. We'll return in 90 seconds here on 1400 KJFF. Craig Westcott comes up to the plate to face Jake Kemper, who's on a relief of Matt Patterson, who went 7 innings.
Now pitching for the Vikings,
He's allowed
14,
5 runs.
Jake
The 2 on base would be charged to him if they come around. 9 hits, he walked 2, struck out 8. He gave Jeffco a phenomenal performance. He just ran out of gas after 7.
No question about it. I mean, he pitched one heck of a ball game. The 3 errors is what's standing out now for Jeffco. They shape up their defensive play. They're probably still in the lead in this ball game, but can't look at that. You just got to look ahead now and shut down Delgado now. Think about the top of the 9th inning. Go back to work.
2 of the 5 runs that have been scored upon Patterson will be unearned. Anything that happens in this inning, so far the first 2 runs, those are earned runs. Double, single, single, and a walk. First pitch, though, is a strike from Kemper, facing Westcott. Kemper comes set. He's going to look the runner back at second. Kemper pitched 1 inning so far in the tournament. Yeah, it was against Fort Smith in the 9-2 victory. Pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs, and had a strikeout. That one's outside and 1-1. Kemper trying to hold the deficit to what it is. 5-4 Delgado here in the bottom of the 8th.
Still nobody out as well.
Double play would be huge right here.
Indeed it
Or a
would.
strikeout.
Double play or strikeout. That's what he's looking for.
Breaking balls up in the zone, 2-1.
To keep that ball down, if he does get the bat on it, you want a ground ball.
Westcott digs back in from the left side, 2-1 count. Kemper needs to come after him. Long look for the sign. And Kemper wants him to go back through it. Wants Robinson to flash him again. Kemper looks to second, and the pitch. Runner from second rather, not going. That one just missed outside, 3-1.
And to try to throw Robinson off there, he took 3 little sprint steps there, making it look like he was going, but he did not take off.
3-1. Kemper doesn't want to walk the bases loaded here. He needs to come after this lefty. Down and away, ball 4. The bases will be loaded with still nobody out. Not what you want to do.
Not by any means. I mean, that's the last thing that you want is to load the bases up here with nobody out. This could be a big inning here for Delgado, and just in the time they need it, let's hope Kemper can bear down and get out of this inning with no more runs attached.
McChesney is up, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Infield in for the Vikings. Whitehead's going to hang close to second base. This one is hit into left field, and that should be caught. This will bring in another run. Becker makes the grab. Scoring from third is Elaine, and it makes it 6-4 Delgado.
Runners will be at first and second now, and Jeffco's a double play of getting away from getting out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
And they'll
3,
go back to normal
Kyle
depth now for Roth.
Score is now 6-4 with the Delgado Dolphins on top of Jefferson College, and still got to get out of the inning, only 1 out.
Roth is 0 for 3. He's popped out to third. He's reached on an error and has grounded out to short. Ground ball the other way. Foul.
Good pitch there by Kemper.
Jammed him inside pretty good.
That's what he needs. He needs to jam him, get that double play. Ground it over to Randazzo or Blanchard and ties that double play.
Kemper looks in. He comes set. The 0-1 popped up out of play, and that'll put Roth down in the count, 0-2.
Kemper still needs to just go right after him, though. Don't waste too many things. You don't want to put them on for free.
You've got the opportunity to waste a few if you have to, though.
No question.
See if you can get Roth chasing, maybe throw one high and away, up in the zone maybe a little bit where he can't touch it. Kemper is a mid to upper 80s guy. Here's the 0-2. And a pop-up into right field, drifting over near the line, a long run. Fick calling for it, and Finley finally comes in, and he makes the catch. Dropped the ball in the exchange. Runners hold at first and second. Finley ran a long way to get to that ball.
I think he kind of dove a little bit, either that or he stumbled, but he laid out to get that ball, and that's a lot of heart there.
Yeah, that's the one spot we can't see very well from the press box, is right down that right field line with the visitors' dugout.
A lot of heart there, though, by Finley.
They just have to rely on the umpire making the call. He's the only one that was really visible after Finley disappeared diving for that one. That's the second out. That's a big one. Here's Liberto. Takes a first pitch strike from Kemper.
Liberto 0 for 3 on the day. Strikeout, reached on an error, and flied out.
Jefferson trying to keep the deficit at 2 runs. It's 6-4 Delgado. They've scored 3 times here in the bottom of the 8th inning. There's a strike in there to Liberto. 0-2. He's looked at 2 pretty good ones on the outer half.
Kemper in a good position here now.
Need to get him and hope that Jeffco will have some bats ready to roll in the 9th. The 0-2 from Kemper. Missed down and away. 1-2. First and second for Delgado. They've scored 3 runs in the inning, and they lead 6-4 over Jefferson. Kemper's got Liberto down to the count 1-2. Kemper on in relief of Patterson. Time is called. Kemper has retired the last 2 that he has faced after he walked the first guy that he took on. That was Westcott. Then he got the fly ball, sacrifice fly ball by McChesney to left, and then Roth flied out to shallow right field along the line on a great catch made by Finley. The 1-2 to Liberto. Swung on, popped up and out of play off to the right side.
Fought that one off. That ball was coming in on him, and he knocked it to opposite field. Almost a protective swing there.
There's a pitcher loosening for Jeffco, the left-hander. Kemper, though, is going to try to get out of this thing. Here's another 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 call in the inner half, and Liberto goes down looking. Kemper does a pretty good job, but 3 runs score for Delgado. They lead at 6-4 as we head to the 9th inning. Jefferson needs 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. We'll return in 60 seconds on 1400 KJFF.
Leading off for the Vikings, the left fielder, number 8, Nick Becker.
Top of the 9th inning here on KJFF as we return to Vikings Field. First pitch, ball 1 to Nick Becker. This is your season on the line. If you're the Vikings, you're down 6-4 here in the 9th inning. Becker takes a strike. It's 1-1 from Greg Childs. He's thrown a pretty good ball game as well.
No question, he struggled with location at times, but he's recovered when he's had to.
Strike 2 to Becker at the knees on the outer half. 1-2 to Becker. He is 1 for 3 on the day with an infield single. It's Becker, Rahman, Blanchard, Robinson. Outside, 2-2. See if Coach Carroll's going to opt for any kind of a possible pinch hitter here. Low, ball 3. Tough pitch there. 3-2 to Becker.
Big pitch here for both sides. This could mean a lot to this game.
Ground ball hit sharply to second. Palermo can't make the play. It took a hop on him, rolled off the chest. Becker is on with the error to start it off here in the 9th inning. That brings the tying run to the plate.
That's the kind of break Jeffco needs here. Palermo might just be feeling the nerves. I did take a funny hop on him, came up and hit him on the heel, but he just put his head down after that error. And Becker there is at first base, and Jeffco's got the base runner they need.
Down and in, ball 1 to Ramon.
Ramon struggled in this game, struck out a couple times, lined out to first. I want to make something happen here.
No pitch. Taken at the knees for a strike. It is a 1-1 count.
Looks like they're just making Childs throw the strikes, making him work. The more pitches he throws, the more tired he's going to be. He did start this game for Delgado.
Strike 2 on the outside half. Jeremy, you got to get the bat off your shoulder there, son.
Take Blade here now with 2 strikes on him.
You don't want to go down looking. You don't want to take 2 strikes. You got to swing it. 1-2 pitch. Chopper, this is going to be a tough play. Liberto gets the hop, goes to second for the force in time. Ramon will reach on the fielder's choice. Becker is forced out at second for the first out.
There is 1 out now, but Ramon is very speedy, so if the hitter coming up Blanchard can put one in the gap or down
Gonna
the
get
line.
a pinch hitter.
Oh, we will have a pinch hitter.
Jay Colster.
Pitch hitting.
Big first baseman coming on.
Colster.
Colster's got power. He's hit 8 bombs. He's driven in 40 for the season. He's got home run power, so he comes in a tough spot here with 1 on and 1 out. Your season on the line. You're down by 2. There's a base hit to center. No. Yes, the ball drops. Ramon will hold at second.
Ramon had to hesitate there. That ball was almost caught. Heidel got a great jump on that hit, but he dove for it, could not come up with it, and that's now first and second with 1 out.
I think we're going to get a courtesy runner. We're going to get a pinch runner for Colster, I do believe. And who's going to do it? Ryan Stagner. Not a bad choice. He runs pretty good. Stagner will do the running for Jay Colster as Colster comes through with a single to put runners on first and second, and we're going to get a new pitcher coming in for Delgado. We'll take a 1-minute break while he gets warmed up. Jefferson College down 6-4 here in the top of the 9th to Delgado. Season on the line. They got the 2 runners on, the tying runs on base, and again we return in 60 seconds on KJFF. And we are back at Jefferson College as Brian Legnon has come on to pitch. He appeared in the first game, made the start against Jeffco in the 10-7 Delgado victory. And so he's coming on in relief after just 1 full day of rest. I guess you could say 2. But this is going to be a tough spot for him. You know he's not going to have his best stuff, but he is going to come out there and try to close the door. Jefferson has 2 runners on with only 1 out. Ramon, the runner, at second base. Stagner, the pinch runner, is at first. It's going to be Greg Robinson coming up to the plate.
Jeffco struggled against Legnon early in the ball game, but they got to him late. Let's hope that those bats will show up again.
10 hits allowed in the ball game by Childs as he leads, giving up 4 runs. He walked 2 and hit a batter.
The catcher, number 4, Greg
Coming
Robinson.
up to bat is Greg Robinson, who homered off Legnon in the first game in this tournament between these 2 teams.
Now pitching for Delgado, number 33, Brian Legnon.
Legnon to the mound for Delgado, facing Greg Robinson. Ramon at second base. It's Stagner at first. Your season's on the line right here.
Legnon will be looking to keep that ball low in the zone. Try to get that double play ball.
First pitch to Robinson. Down and away, ball 1. Top of the order coming up after this, Findlay and Wings. All hoping to bat here in the inning. strike on the outside corner. 1-1 to Robinson. Inning started with an error committed by Palermo, and Ramon reached on the fielder's choice. They forced out Becker at second, then a base hit by Colster, and he's been lifted for a pinch runner, Ryan Stagner. 1-1 pitch. Just missed down and away. 2-1 pitch. Whoa, that was awfully difficult to take.
Close pitch there, no question about it. Robinson got guts taking that one.
That's what he got a lot of batters out with in his previous start. That slider down and away. Legnon comes set, checks the runner, the pitch. Swung on and missed, 2-2.
Good cut by Robinson there. Just didn't see it well.
Ramon and Stagner both run well as they're on the base paths. Robinson at the dish, calling for time. He wants out of the box. Gets himself adjusted, 2-2 count.
Tense situation here.
Down 6-4 the Vikings. Robinson trying to keep everything going. Keep the rally going. Swing and a miss. Went after that slider on the outside half. Robinson strikes out. That's out number 2. It's going to be up to Kendall Finley.
The right fielder, number 11,
Kendall Finley's had a good game so far. He's been on base 3 times. He's 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch, a walk. He struck out in the 5th. His last at bat had an RBI single. So let's see if he can add some RBI totals here. Came through in a big way last time up.
2 on and 2 out. Legnon with the pitch. Strike call at the knees against Finley. 0-1. Nothing and 1 to Kendall Finley, the right fielder for the Vikings. Ramon at second. Stagner at first. The pitch. Foul tipped. 0-2. Count.
Kendall Finley's got to protect the plate here.
Yes, he does.
Season on the line. He does not want to take a strike here.
Delgado starting to move around in that dugout. Starting to feel it maybe. Jefferson down by 2. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 9th. 0-2 count on Kendall Finley. Legnon with the pitch. And a base hit to left field. That'll get down. Ramon will score to pull the Vikings to within a run.
Great
6-5.
Great piece of hitting by Kendall Finley. He saw that pitch just hanging in the zone and he blooped it over the shortstop's head. What a clutch hit there. His second of the game. It's his second single, his second RBI. And Jeffco stays alive, down only by 1 run now, and they do have a runner still in scoring position. That'll be the pinch runner Stagner, who has some speed. We'll have a pitch hitter here for Wings.
Your attention, please.
It's going to be
Pitch
Matt
hitting
Hahn.
for the Vikings, number 23, Matt Hahn.
Matt Hahn to the plate.
They want to throw these left-handed hitters up against Legnon with his delivery. It's hard to see that ball if you're a right-handed hitter. But it's going to be up to the left-handed hitting Matt Hahn. 2 outs now, 1 runner in scoring position. He's the tying runner. And the go-ahead run is at first base.
Hahn the batter with a tying run at second. The go-ahead run at first. And Hahn loops this one into left field. That may drop. Coming in, catch is made by Roth to end the ball game. And the Vikings lose 6-5 here in the championship. And it is a big time situation here for this team from Delgado as they celebrate on the field, and they are starting to taunt the Jeffco players. Vikings trying to do what they can. Delgado gets the win 6-5 here as the police who are here are trying to break everything up there at home plate.
There has been no contact or anything. It's all in words. So Coach Carroll and his staff did a good job keeping the players. What happened was Delgado, after the catch, they stormed their pitcher, just all went to the mound, flashing their jerseys a little bit, putting up the Delgado, and Jeffco did not like that here on their home. So no punches were thrown or anything like that. This is not that extreme, just some words being exchanged, and that'll happen in a close game.
You know what? It's emotions.
That's all it is, exactly.
In a way, you can't really fault Delgado for being excited because they almost lost this thing when they were in the driver's seat of this thing, and they were able to hold on to win this thing. And now the coaching staff of the Vikings will come out and congratulate them. And now they want the players to come out as well. What a series it was, though. Wow. Vikings were within an inning from going on to the JUCO World Series, but Delgado fights back with 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Jeffco makes a run at it in the top of the 9th. 6-5, the final. Delgado gets the win. Jefferson's season comes to a close. What a year it's been. What a postseason run by Coach Carroll in his first season.
Now more words being exchanged, except this time they are kind words. They're all congratulating each other. It was just emotions, as you mentioned, Ryan, and it's good to see the respect fact is still there. They're both out here. They wanted the same thing, going for the same goal, and 1 run decided it, and that's the difference here. A lot of respect between these two teams. They played 3 very, very competitive ball games here. Every single one of them has been close. Just good baseball here at Hillsboro.
Definitely Delgado's excited. They're going to be going to Grand Junction, Colorado, and, they're going to celebrate, and as well they should. What a series it was, although Jeffco came up a little bit short in this thing. Coach is on up here, and congratulations on a fine run, Coach.
Well, thanks, Ryan.
What a run it was.
Great run.
This game was, you kind of had it in the bag, I guess, but that's baseball, Runs don't last for very long. I mean, you really got to work at it to stay ahead of people.
You're right. We came out and we played hard. I thought Patterson threw the best game of his of the season, and he just kind of ran out of gas there in the 8th, and, probably we should have pulled him a little bit sooner. That one's on me.
What an effort, though, he put up for you. You got exactly what you wanted to get out of him. He gave you 7 quality innings. He held this tough-hitting team down for a good while, and he found a way to get some runs across the board there early, which I thought was big.
Yeah, it was, and we thought so too. It's a shame we couldn't get any more. We were trying to get some, but their guy bear down. He did a good job.
And your kids made a run at it in the 9th inning, as they should.
Right.
Your kids never quit. They never give up. They had the opportunity right there. Big base hit by Kendall Finley kept it going.
Yeah.
He was down 0-2 when he made that swing.
Yeah, Kendall's done it all year, and we like the match of the left-handers against him, and I even thought Hahn had a good swing at it, and I thought that ball was going to drop in for a second.
Yeah, Hahn came in at a tough spot, but he's a sophomore. He's one of your seniors, as you like to put it.
Yep.
And he's come through in clutch situations like that before.
Yeah, he has all year, and and that ball almost dropped in there. Guy made, I thought had a late break on it, and then he came in, and I thought, man, that ball's going to drop, and he recovered very nicely.
How about big pinch hit for Jay Colster? That was huge. You wanted to bring him in for some power, maybe, but he did what he had to do. He got himself on base with a base hit to center.
Yeah, definitely. We were kind of hoping maybe he would run into one, either a double or a home run, but obviously we'll take the base hit. And, we put ourselves in a position to win, and that's all you can ask for.
And you couldn't ask for a better finish. Obviously, a better finish would be in Colorado.
Sure.
But you've talked about it all season, the adversity, all the things that this team has had to deal with. And to get to this point and become just a couple of runs shy of making it says a lot.
Yeah, you're right. It says a lot about these kids, about these seniors, how they showed great leadership this year, and these freshmen. This is something that they're gonna, have to deal with in the off season, and then we'll come out and we'll be ready to go next year.
Well, you got a lot of freshmen coming back, so the cupboard is going to be in pretty good shape. And then with the recruiting class that you're going to have coming in, I know you're looking forward to it already. But obviously, you'd like to spend some time with these sophomores and. These guys are all talented, and most of them are going to be going somewhere to play ball.
Yeah, definitely. And they had a hell of a run. It was a tough career for these seniors with all the transitions that took place, and for them and all the adversity this year, and for them to come out and be as close as we were says a lot about them and their character.
Coach, we'll let you go. I appreciate it. We'll wrap up the season later on this week with the show.
Over boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll have a good one that night.
Hey,
definitely.
great run, man! Again, it was a heck of a run you guys had this season, and hopefully a sign of things to come here.
Yeah, Ryan, thank you very much for all your support this year. I know you getting the word out on us is really big for us, and we really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Coach. That's Sam Carroll, the head coach of the Jeffco Vikings, coming up to join us. They fall 6-5 to Delgado, Louisiana.
You may not know their names, but the students who are helped through a Jefferson College Foundation scholarship carry thanks in their hearts. It's for the kindness that our contributors have shown. Make a difference in their tomorrows.
Education, the great equalizer. It doesn't just mean you get more knowledge, it means you improve your quality of life.
Give to the Jefferson College Foundation today.
Great education.
Friendly atmosphere.
Beautiful campus.
The convenience and the affordability.
My experience at Jefferson College has been wonderful.
I find the quality of education here at Jefferson College to be one of a kind.
My experience at Jefferson College has been a major plus in my life and one of the best decisions I've made.
Jefferson College would be the place that I would recommend the most.
I'm Katie Williams.
I'm Kevin Higginbotham.
I'm Ann Martinson.
I'm Tony Markovich, and I'm proud I chose to attend Jefferson College.